Hi, my name is Pam Bennett, family nurse practitioner. I specialize in weight loss. During my first year in practice, I helped my patients lose over 1,600 pounds. So this is week 5, and I'm so excited about my progress. I am down 16.8 pounds. I started off at 151.8 pounds, and today I weigh 135 pounds. This week, I made no dietary or lifestyle changes. For my detailed plan, please see my week 4 weight loss journey. This week, I want to share with you 7 tips I use to overcome my sugar and carbohydrate cravings. If you like what you hear, please comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification window. Comment below and tell me what type of snacks you use when you're having sugar or carbohydrate cravings. So the first thing I want to discuss with you is, why do we need a snack? If your body's telling you you need a snack, I need you to ask yourself the following questions. Did I eat enough fats? Did I need enough food? Did I eat any hidden sugars or carbohydrates over the last 48 hours? So when I'm needing a snack, the first thing I do is actually drink. So I either drink water and wait 20 minutes, or I do like a kettle and fire bone broth or a bouillon cubes. I do some type of electrolyte mix, and I drink that over maybe 12 ounces of hot water. I wait 20 minutes. If I'm still hungry, my body says I need to eat. If I'm not hungry, then it probably was false hunger or just cravings in general. So some of the 4 top snacks that I utilize are deviled eggs, prosciutto. I love Chomp's meat sticks because it's 100% grass-fed, grass-finished beef. And I also do smoked salmon and trout. Those are the main things I use because it's a high protein content and it also has good healthy fats. When I need something sweet, quick, and already prepared, I tend to utilize fat snacks, Slim Fast Fat Bombs, the little Reese's Pieces type cups. I don't use the other Slim Fast products. Or I will utilize the Noosh cakes. When you need a dessert for a special occasion, it's Mother's Day, it's birthday, I want you to utilize good, healthy, ketogenic recipes. They're all over the internet. I don't crave strawberry ice cream, so I can have that in the freezer and walk away from it and not feel deprived. Now for me, I love chocolate ice cream, so I won't make a chocolate ice cream dessert, because if I do that and I have some really good healthy chocolate ice cream, for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to constantly have my brain on fire saying, Pam, I need some sugar, I need chocolate ice cream. So I tend to stay away from any of my food triggers to make my life easier. My second go-to dessert from home is no-bake cheesecake. It's quick, it's easy, and it satisfies my sweet tooth without turning on a bunch of cravings. So I recommend that you pick something that you like, but not something that you normally crave. That way you can have a little bit of sweet without turning on major food triggers that make it really hard for you to stay on track. It's really important when you're trying to lose weight that you're very selective and careful about adding on snacks and desserts. Snacks and desserts should be the exception and not the norm. It should be that once every 2 week type treat. It should not be every day. When you do it every day, you're turning on sugar cravings. For some people, those sugar cravings are almost impossible to overcome. So it's just really important that we minimize the amount of times that we are sending our brain the signal for sugar. That way we can stay in control and not go overboard and stay on track. A common problem my patients have is when they go out to eat at a friend's house, they feel guilty and they eat the foods that's there because they don't want to tell them, hey, I can't eat that. So something that I've always done, and my close friends have had no problem with that. We actually were at our friend's house just last weekend and we had a wonderful time, and I stayed on my diet and I ate their food. We didn't bring any food with us. So a couple tips that I have. First, if you're going to a friend's house and it's one of those things where they're going to be bringing potlucks, make sure you bring a dish that you can eat. So that way you're not feeling deprived and you can actually get full. And secondly, I want you to be selective about anything else that you put on your plate. When there's so many people there and they're all bringing dishes, no one's going to get their feelings hurt. If they ask you, just tell them, say, right now I'm trying to improve my health. I can't eat any of these excess carbohydrates right now, but I'm having a great time and I'm not hungry. So in the second situation, you're going to your friend's house or a family member's house, and it's a small group of people, so you're eating their food. A, you can bring something again that you can eat, or B, customize it. So for me personally, my friends had hamburgers, French fries, and Brussels sprouts when we were over at their house. So I had my hamburger without the bun. I had a bunch of Brussels sprouts, and I had pickles, So I had a full meal without having to eat the French fries or the buns, and they were supportive. They were happy for me. Just make sure you tell them what your goals are. And most of your friends, if they truly love you and care about you, will want to be supportive, and they'll want to make sure you're able to achieve your goals. Let's talk about alcohol. So you're at your friend's house and there's alcohol. So A, you can bring a dry wine, or B, you can bring something like Michelob Ultra, those lower carbohydrate beers if you're more of a beer fan. You can do vodka. You can do, as long as you're not adding in any fruit juices or anything with extra calories into it, it's something that you can do. I would try and keep it to 1 drink, maybe 2 max, so that way you're not putting yourself in a situation where between the food and the alcohol, you're going over your carbohydrate count. Secondly, with alcohol, you should not have alcohol every single day. It really does need to be the exception and not the norm. Once you've lost all of your weight, you can have it more often, but you still want to keep it under control. Always remember, the people that you spend your precious time with tend to be people who also care about you. Watching, have a great week. Remember to comment, subscribe, like, and hit the notification window.